It's best to do it after a workout if you can. If you do it at night, just make sure you roll out a little bit, stretch out the muscles before you start the actual stretching. Hold each stretch for 30 seconds to a minute on each side, and then it should take you about 20-30 minutes total. So first one is the couch stretch. So you can do it on the couch. I'm just going to show you on this bar. But basically, you're stretching out your hamstring, or sorry, your quad with this one, and you want your foot would be up against the couch, your knee as close to the couch as possible, and then you want to bring your other leg up like this, and then pushing back. So the goal is to get your knee directly underneath your foot, and then to be able to get this leg all the way out with your knee at a 90-degree angle. Toe touch, straightforward, touch your toes, or you can hang with your arms crossed. It gives you just a little bit more weight to pull you down. Deep squat. So I have to hang on to something because I have horrible flexibility in my ankles. But the goal is to squat all the way down. You should feel it in your hip flexors, and then you should also feel it in your ankles. So the goal is to sit back and try to get your feet all the way on the floor if possible. Runner's lunge. So you're going to put one foot in front of the opposite knee, and then you come up and you're going to push your back leg, your heel, to the ground, and then you're going to try to straighten that front leg, keeping your hands on the floor. Ab mat hip flexors. I have an ab mat. You can use a pillow, or if you have carpet, it's not going to hurt your knee. So just put one leg out, keep one knee down, push your hips forward. You're just stretching the hip flexor with that one. Pigeon, you can do this one on the ground, or you can do it sitting. So you just put your knee, you want your knee and your foot to be pretty in line, and then you just lay on top of it, and it's going to stretch your glute. You can also do this one sitting and just cross your foot over your opposite knee, lean forward. You'll feel a nice stretch in your glute there. Knee up side roll. So the next couple you'll do on the ground. So this one, you actually bring your knee up to your chest, and then you're just going to roll to the side. This is another good one for the glute, but you want to keep your opposite shoulder on the ground. You'll feel it in the glute, and then you should feel it a little bit in the torso and the shoulder. So hamstring band stretch. So this one, I'm going to get one of my stretchy bands here. And you're just going to lay on the ground, put the band on your foot, straighten the leg, and you're just pulling this leg towards you. The opposite leg, you want just straight on the ground like this, and just pull this one as far back as you can. The next one, you're going to bring your knee in, and same thing, the opposite leg stays on the ground, and you're just going to roll your ankle. So you want to pull this knee into your chest as much as possible, and then roll your ankle 10 times each direction, and then obviously switch legs. So calf stretch, there's two different ways I want you to stretch your calves. So you could do it in this position, you could do it pushing up against something. Sometimes I do it hanging off the stairs. But you want to do one where you're stretching your calf. This is going to get the top of the calf with it. So you push your back leg back with your leg straight, and then you're going to hold that, and then you're going to bend your leg, and that should get your lower calf closer to your Achilles. So do that on both sides. Okay, so shoulder rolls. If you've got a if you can go to Home Depot and get a PVC pipe, that's ideal, or you can use a broomstick, either one. But you just put your shoulders or your hands as close together as you possibly can, and then you're just coming up and over, and that's going to give you some shoulder mobility. And the goal is to work those hands closer and closer. You'll find that you'll get to a point where your hands are too close and you can't get it over anymore. So that's what you want to work towards. The tricep stretch, so just grabbing your elbow with your opposite hand, putting your arm behind your shoulder, stretching your tricep in there. Good swimming muscles. Doing your elbows together and holding, you can just kind of do repetitions, but this is going to stretch the shoulders back in here. Let's see. Cross arm stretch. So again, just straight arm, come across. That's going to stretch your shoulder out nicely. And then the other one, and you can do this a few different ways. So if you put your arm against the wall, the goal is to stretch right in here, this part of your shoulder. So you can do it on a wall, you can do it on something like this. You can also do it on a foam roller if you have something like this. I call these my floor angels. And you basically just lay on this and then let your arms hang, and then you kind of make like you were doing snow angels in the snow. So that's the mobility routine. So just go through that if daily if you can, that's ideal. But quite a few good exercises that should help you stay nice and mobile and